Okay, so today's video demo is going to be on making a Caesar salad. So we're going to start out with some garlic, and we put the garlic in the actual bowl, and it's already been minced up. And then we're going to take the anchovy fillets and put those in with the garlic. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, and this will allow us to kind of mash this together. We want this to be a smooth paste. We want to make sure that it's all smashed up so that there's no big flakes of anchovies. Most people are not a huge fan of anchovies, so it's important that while we're doing this process that we smash up all of the anchovies so it's just kind of blends into the dressing. Okay, so now we have that. You can see that it's kind of a paste already, and so that's what we're going to kind of use as our base to flavor this sauce. If you feel that it doesn't give you the smoothness, you can add just a little bit of liquid to it and do the process again, which I'm going to do just really quickly here, and this will actually help make it more of a paste. There we go. That's it right there. That's looking much better. Okay, so now, with that said, we're going to go ahead and add our lemon juice. And I'm going to mix that. And we're going to add our egg yolk. And this acid will actually allow us to denature the yolk and absorb more of the oil. So I'm going to whisk that in really well. Have this up on an angle. And as Chef Brown has maybe showed you earlier, when making a mayonnaise, the key to this is actually having a slow trickle of oil, and it'll start to thicken up. And you can see with this particular one, it doesn't take long for it to thicken up. Starting to become thick, making sure again we agitate it or whisk it enough that it incorporates that oil. And you can see now it's starting to look kind of like a mayonnaise. And that, again, is just because it's an emulsion. And we're going to finish this up with the oil. And we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. Oops, Parmesan cheese. Didn't want it to come out that fast. And we're just kind of mixing that in. And you can see, as you can see in the bowl, we actually have a nice Caesar dressing. Before we actually use the dressing though, I'm going to go ahead and taste it to make sure it doesn't need any more salt or pepper. No, it's good. So now we're going to actually make the Caesar salad. So we're making the Caesar salad. I have some romaine I've actually cut up. And I'm going to show this one. We actually used a tongue earlier. I think I'm going to use my hands on this one. And when you're doing the Caesar, you can either cut the lettuce or you can just tear it up just like so. Again, you want to make sure that they're fairly small. They have to be bite-sized to fit on a fork. Nothing really huge. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour on my Caesar dressing. I'm gonna toss it. Again, I'm gonna use my hands. Again, I'm using gloves because it's ready to eat food. And I like to use my hands because I just don't want to overwork it too much. And I want to get the coating on the romaine as quick as possible. We're finishing off with croutons, okay? And unlike the vinaigrette, we can put these in and they'll actually hold up because the dressing is a little thicker. Okay, now, as earlier, we could either use this as a salad for a side, again for burger or grilled chicken breast or whatever, or as most of you have experienced, you can actually do this as a entree salad. I'm gonna kind of get this all in here, get this cleaned up, put some gloves on. There we go. Some croutons all around. Now if we were to put this on with a piece of protein such as shrimp, chicken, steak, we could actually have a entree salad. And that is how we make a Caesar salad.